Yeah, flyer than a pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit the gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off. Take off, yeah, flyer than a pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off.
Shorty twerking in the air, I thought she about to take off. DJ played this in the club, I know we about to take off. Light catches on my hand and rich, I'm about to take off. Act a fool in my city, boy, you better take off. If you ain't playing hits like this, you need to take the day off. Spotters round here don't never miss, don't make us take off. We get it out the mud every day like it's a playoff. When the girls hit us in the club, they always want to take off.
Flyer than a pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit that gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off. Take off, yeah, flyer than a pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off. Yeah, I done seen too many friends turn straight to foe, shit get cold. I done been down this lonely road many time before. I swear I'ma get this shit, I'm striking like a lightning bolt. They can't stop me, man, cause I run this now like the CEO. I get paid to take time off, I'm feeling like this PTO. I get this money, I'm feeling like a GI, how I go. Flyer than an astronaut, don't know what planet I might go. All I know is I'm a hustler no matter where I go. Flyer than a pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit that gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off. Take off, yeah, flyer than a pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off.
Yeah, we getting paper out this bitch, yeah, taking off like a freight train out this bitch. Get off my track, don't get derailed, running with my clique. See, I'm all about that M-O-N-E while we super rich, Gangster from the sideline, pimpin', got me riding in my Lexus window tinted. Mind your business while we all up in the club, turned on bottles, plenty in it. While you looking at me stupid, cause we spending pretty penny.
Flyer than a pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit that gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off. Take off, yeah, flyer than a pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off. Yeah.
Sway, what's up?
Yeah. Yeah. Flyer than a pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit that gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off. Take off, yeah, flyer than a pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off.
Shorty twerking in the air, I thought she about to take off. DJ played this in the club, I know we about to take off. Light catches on my hand and rich, I'm about to take off. Act a fool in my city, boy, you better take off. If you ain't playing hits like this, you need to take the day off. Spotters round here don't never miss, don't make us take off. We get it out the mud every day like it's a playoff. When the girls hit us in the club, they always want to take off.
Flyer than a pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit that gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off. Take off, Yeah, flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off. Yeah, I done seen too many friends turn straight to foes, shit get cold. I done been down this lonely road many times before. I swear I'ma get this shit, I'm striking like a lightning bolt. They can't stop me, man, cause I run this now like the CEO. I get paid to take time off, I'm feeling like this PTO. I get this money, I'm feeling like a GI, how I go. Flyer than an astronaut, don't know what planet I might go. All I know is I'm a hustler no matter where I go. Flyer than a pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit the gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off. Take off, yeah, flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off.
Yeah, we getting paper out this bitch, yeah, taking off like a freight train out this bitch. Get off my track, don't get derailed, running with my clique. See, I'm all about that M-O-N-E while we super rich, Gangster from the sideline, pimpin', got me riding in my Lexus window tinted. Mind your business while we all up in the club, turned on bottles, plenty in it. While you looking at me stupid, cause we spending pretty penny.
Flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit the gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah.
Welcome to another episode of Men's Motivational Monday, where you got me, King David O.D.
Got me, Dre Holland, the comedian. We back, y'all. What's going on? We back in effect.
Yeah. We got Kev, man, on the road, doing comedy up in Dayton, holding it down.
I know he killing the stage tonight.
Yeah, and we got Damn Sam in the building.
Yes, I'm in the other corner. Don't start no shit, bro.
Wow.
I gotta do one of yours.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Busy One Radio. Shout out to Worldwide. Shout out to Day to Day Podcast. Let's talk about it on Fridays. Shout out to the Wildin' Out Women on Wednesdays. Yeah, I'm gonna say it just like that because they be coming at us raw. Yeah, wilding out. That's that wild shit. And shout out to Men's Motivational Monday. If you want to get the music played on Sundays, holler at us on Busy One Radio Network from 2:30 to 3:30. We changed up our time. We moved up an hour and a half. But we on there. We'll play any song you want. And on top of that, we got the Damn Sam Show coming. Okay. The Damn Sam Show is coming on Sundays.
Sister Tamar.
And Sister Tamar, my mama. You know what I'm talking about? It's going down.
I'm like the napkins. See what you coming for? I'm here just to clean up shit and make keep shit tidy. You know
what I'm talking about? So that's the second and third Sunday. The second Sunday, it'll be Damn Sam. The third Sunday, it'll be Eat My Tamar. And then the first and fourth Sunday, Bruce Vibration. And then the first and fourth Sunday will be yours truly, all that hot shit, and King David. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So
I wanted to show some of these
talk to him, Drake. Shit, what's going
that was
on?
The one that just went past. It's coming up.
Okay, yesterday we had her side of the jokes up in Cleveland. Show was fire. I hosted for all the female comedians on the flyer. You got Aaliyah J, Coco Simone, Shay Young, Jimmy J. They rocked the stage last night, tore the house up, hosting. You know, we did what we did up there and left a mark. You know what I mean? So they all did their thing up there last night. So.
And then the next one is.
Then we got the Jimmy J Presents Comedy Jam Back to School Drive at Park Place. It's going to be the 23rd of this month. So come on out there, Park Place. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. We got Jimmy J. We got T Fresh, Big Kev, myself. I can't see the other lady. She's new. This is her first time here. So we're going to be kicking it live on that show. I'm headlining. So we have a blast on that. Then I got this show.
The the 31st.
The 30.
My bad.
Yeah, the 31st, I'll be hosting a comedy blast with Homer Hodge and Dusty Lewis. So, doors is opening. So I'm proud of what's going on. So it's gonna be some dope shows, and that's the 31st of this month. So
We taking off.
I'm taking off. Yes.
Yeah. Other one, September 6th.
Oh, September 6th. I'm gonna be laughing after Labor Day. So this is gonna be a church event. So it's gonna be with Pastors Ron and Lisa Brooks, and then we got Ebony J. Then we got my girl. Y'all see the names. I can't see the names up there, but we got me on there. So you know what I'm saying. It's the podcast. So I'm gonna be headlining that show as well. So that show gonna be dope. So we got JoJo, and then we got my girl. I don't know what her company name go by, but that's Janice. Her name's Janice. So.
That's what's up. Stay busy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Motivation.
Yeah.
Get on your grind, man. So, the news have been going on this past week, man. The Bengals had a game and they lost. They looked good with the
2 drives.
they looked good for that little moment. Even though we didn't have our key defensive players that we wanted to have in the game, I know why, because we didn't want them getting hurt in preseason.
Yeah.
Lord knows we don't need that. You know what I mean? Like,
They look good. There's a little combat coming up.
You got another wide receiver threat.
Yeah.
I like him. So, you know.
I like what I saw.
I don't know his name. I just know he was catching some shit.
I like how we look. We look good.
Might be promising this year, man. We're going to get to the playoffs. That's for sure.
Yeah, we definitely get to the playoffs.
You know, man, you know how we get with our slow starts. Hopefully, all our slow starts be in this preseason.
Yeah.
So where when we get in the actual season, we take off.
Oh, we gonna do it. We gonna do the thing this year.
You know, normally I just want to chime in and talk shit, but I can't talk shit because I'm on the fence with my shit too. So.
Oh, we going up to Indy. To watch that.
Oh
Yeah. Them Bengals and them Colts.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be up there.
Yeah.
I want to see what's gonna happen, and I'm dressing like an old tiger. I might even paint my face. Stand in the crowd and stand out and look at everybody in Indy.
We got Sam the coach.
He gonna make me dust off my Colts watch and coach and my throwback jerseys and my, he gonna make me proud that I might even have some blue and black shoes somewhere. Shit, I might have dust off. Like, it's all good. It's all love. You know what I mean? Like, football is my time of the year. So
it's that time. It's in the air.
You know what I mean? Like from fucking February to like August, be like the longest time ever watching fucking the draft, the Hall of Fame shit, fucking insider trainers camp. I'm doing all that shit. You know what I mean? Like just waiting on football. Like, fuck.
Seems like football season bring peace to everybody.
Man,
it's
bring
a peaceful
peace to me.
season.
Fuck everybody. You know what I mean? Like, it's stressed though, because when you want to win, and then you don't. You know what I mean?
At least we ain't one of those cities like Denver. When they team lose in a football game, all the males in Denver be locked up for beating up their girlfriends.
Oh damn!
They catch allegations. DV Denver.
I didn't know nothing about that.
Yeah, you have to be up there to know it, but they go to jail up there.
Man, that's crazy.
I only been there one time in my life. I only been there one time in my life, and it was outside of football season, so I was safe. It was 420.
Them diehard Bronco fans, for real. I'm just saying, that's what they do. I'm glad we don't do that here. But they do that up in Denver.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
A couple of my partners spent time up there, and they was in the jail with them. Like, what you coming in here for? They got locked up on some other stuff, but that's what happened. The jail was flooded with people who didn't get into it, domestic violence, but they significant other.
Man, that's crazy.
What's up, Dr. Di? What's up with David? What's up with Kim? What's going on,
What's
y'all?
up with my peoples, man? What's happening? I want to touch on this for a brief second and then hurry up and get off of it. But and I know y'all tired of hearing this, but they trying to give them people 29 years.
Yeah, they had to fight downtown.
They had to fight downtown.
Wow.
29 years.
29?
29 years they facing.
One of them is facing attempted murder.
Yeah, that's the guy.
For real?
Patrick.
That punched the girl.
Yeah.
The other.
Man.
Oh.
Attempted murder.
He from Mount Healthy. You know what I mean? He out that way, goddamn it. The hell was going on?
I knew when the shit went down the way it went down, and they kept playing the clips, and they kept playing, and everybody in the hood had all types of other views. But all you saw on TV was the views of what was happening against them. Nothing what they was doing. And anytime motherfucker tried to show what they was doing, they tried to fucking minimize that shit like it was absolutely nothing. But best believe if any one of us went to a goddamn Leonard Skinner goddamn concert, or because that was Art Music Weekend. Mm-hmm. Imagine going to Nashville, one of them country motherfuckers is coming through town, and you just happen to want to be a black motherfucker in town and start talking shit to white motherfuckers. They might just not find you or your car some goddamn way. You know what I mean? Like the things is just so crazy. Like then they gonna start talking about like they gonna press charges against y'all. Gotta press y'all. It's a bullshit case if y'all can't press charges against some white people.
Facts.
Like at the end of the day, because if you ain't gonna look at the whole picture, don't just give me a little bitty ass corner of a fucking of a collage and act like that's gonna satisfy me. The motherfucker get these motherfuckers Buck Rogers time. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get one like you said. You trying to get motherfuckers Buck Rogers time. You're trying to talk about damn near 30 years, motherfucker. That's how much you done changed from 10 to 40. How much, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't even compare the same people. You trying to get these people this shit because they lost their self-control after being provoked over a series of motherfucking events and a bunch of different shit where this motherfucker was just walking around with his chest all the way out like E-Man. And then when you met a group of motherfuckers, it's like, fuck you. They're in the Council of Grace Law. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, you can't come down here with this shit talking to us crazy and you put your hands on one of my niggas. You put your hands on you. You didn't went beyond, you didn't cross that line. So now you know how motherfuckers get down. Like, had it been a black motherfucker that slapped dude, his boys would have got involved. Like, you there talking shit and then you put your hands on somebody. And like, people around, they gonna get some. Like,
I think the problem was that the white people stayed around on the scene and actually filed their reports to where all of the African American people that was in the midst of it went home. They was partying. You know what I mean? So they didn't file no reports and they bam. That's why we ain't seen nobody on screen yet of the Caucasians being prosecuted.
Bro, I seen a fake picture they had made. Motherfucking made. They put one with the big dude and the chick with the black guy. They had a fake, but I knew it was fake when I seen it. Mm-hmm. You know, they had the 6 across the top. That somebody had Photoshop and they 2 pictures in there at the bottom. Like, was waiting on this. Because if you ain't gonna be willing to get everybody involved, then it's hard to try to get somebody that amount of time. Now you want to charge a motherfucker with you talking about a bar fight? You give a motherfucker a bar fight time. You give a motherfucker some shit that you would do if you was in a public event and y'all got to a bar, tore a bar up. Okay, 6 months, maybe a year. You know what I mean? If you really, but for realistically, to talk them type of numbers, when y'all get baby rapers, motherfucking probation. Y'all let some of these teachers and shit get off with motherfucking a slap on the hand. Y'all let that one little white girl burn her baby while it was alive, and she didn't do a day in fucking jail.
No, right.
And they cleared her record faster than anything I ever seen in my life under the cover. Yeah. Like they let her get her shit pulled off her record fast. So she out here like ain't nothing happened.
Like you ain't burn your baby.
Like you ain't. They found smoke in the lungs. That means he was alive when you threw it in the fire, bitch. You did that. But yet that was not a problem with this government, with this city. But because the police is about protecting other people's shit. It ain't about protecting us. It's about people who got money and they protect the people who got money's assets. If you ain't got shit, they ain't doing shit for you. But if you a homeowner, you got a business owner, the police might be able to help you out and get you some shit accomplished. But you just Joe Schmo out this motherfucker, you living with your grandma, you done grew up out this motherfucker, you baby mamas maybe staying here, you know what I mean? Like, if you ain't got shit to show on paper, in this city, you have no value.
Don't one of the dudes that don't his son play for the Reds or something?
One of who do it does?
One of the white guys.
I don't know nothing about it. I don't know. I ain't been watching a lot about it for real because it's so much. It's like I'm trying not to be too involved in it because I'm from being from the streets. It's like we used to see them motherfuckers that type of shit, fights and shit, kind of get out of hand, and this shit been going on forever.
See,
but since it ain't.
When we fought each other, they just stopped the jazz fest. That's what they did. They were like, we ain't gonna let it come back. But now you're trying to get these. That's life for real. 29 years ain't no coming back from that. Over that.
Right. Over somebody provoking me. It's like, but that's the thing. Like they got a solid defense. You know, like motherfuckers was kind of sick about Puffy and the shit he went through. Like I ain't condoning nothing that nigga did. That nigga mock motherfuckers and put his hands on women in a way in which I would never let a motherfucker do anybody I cared about at all. I'll be on TV with a smile. You know what I mean? After you do something about people like that, I'm gonna do something to you and I'm gonna be smiling about it. But you know, they case is weak on that nigga. Right. That's how they got him out. Like they done built these cases on these people. And y'all talking about inciting a riot. How was I trying to incite a riot? You gotta say that I have malice intent to try to do that. Ain't nothing I did try to start no riot. Me and these motherfuckers got into it, true enough. Yeah, I put my hands on somebody, true enough. Yeah, I might have got a free kick in, true enough. That don't constitute riot charges. Like, yeah, I might have, like, he choked this bitch up. He might have DV'd her. He might have did a bunch of other shit. But y'all can't get him with RICO charges. Just because y'all charge a motherfucker with these crazy ass and it makes the news. That's all they want to do is make a story.
And old chick who got knocked out. You see a video when the police got to the scene. She up walking around.
Like I was confused about all the damage she took. Because when I seen her get hit with the one, it was just the one. But again, I seen her on camera. She had a bunch of other shit going on, and I'm like, somebody said it was a plan. Somebody said that the motherfucker sent the motherfucker down here because they know we ain't niggas that take that type of shit. We've been dealing with racial shit since I was as far back as I remember.
You see what they was? They was just up in Lincoln Heights with
so we've been dealing with this shit
with the KKK
forever. So when you
Nazis, I mean.
So if you just sitting around at any black function and you think you about to be a white person, you about to walk around here, you about to talk belligerently and disrespectfully to some black motherfuckers in a black environment, and think that your whiteness is gonna give you a pass to not get to give you what anybody would get in this environment. It wasn't because he was white. It's because you was disrespectful in the hood. You was in the wrong hood disrespectful. And any nigga, real nigga from any hood in any part of this goddamn world, no, you go to anybody's hood and you get disrespectful, you got whatever that hood bring to your ass. And you can't be talking shit and whining about that shit because when they say when you're wrong, do as wrongers do. If you in the motherfucking blood area, nigga, you need to motherfucking tuck your motherfucking blue motherfucking bracelet in. You need to put that in your pocket, nigga. You out of bounds. You out here with all these black people, you feel like you can talk to them like they on TV. Call the motherfucker a nigga like you talking to him on the phone and he ain't right here in your face. And you walking around talking that shit to other people and motherfuckers like, who is this white motherfucker talking to us? Crazy. And it's all it takes is, and then you put your hands on somebody that we fuck with. And we know it ain't no cameras for besides niggas' phones.
Hey, welcome to Cincinnati, bro.
Right.
Many entertainers and people that came down here and they fucked around and found out.
Disrespectful.
You gonna fuck around and find out what the city about.
Disrespectful like you. We ain't the biggest city. We're the third biggest city in our state. But ain't damn motherfucker from damn part of this motherfucking world ever came to Cincinnati and on some disrespectful shit and walked out of this motherfucker beating their chest.
Nope.
You ain't coming here with that shit because niggas don't care nothing about a bologna sandwich and a fucking orange drink from the goddamn Justice Center when it comes to respect.
Fuck around and find out.
Find out. You come down here trying to talk that shit, beating your chest. I'm this nigga from Atlanta. I'm this from here. Nigga, you end up on the commercial, nigga.
That's like the Fade going to English Woods and you in the Fade.
Yeah.
Nigga,
or from English Woods.
I was on Evanston, so you couldn't go from the top side of Evanston to the fucking bottom side of Evanston without some shit might be going down. It's the same neighborhood. So how you think you gonna come here from out of town?
Hey Tamar.
And then be talking disrespectful to the people who live here. That shit don't happen. You ain't about to go to Hazard, Kentucky and talk about them. No. You ain't about to go to motherfucking these hillbilly ass towns and talk about them. They'll go to Butler County and talk about that goddamn sheriff that's fucking with the goddamn immigrants and talk about niggas crazy. And see what happened to your ass over in Butler County.
Or Mexico.
You know what I'm saying? Like Butler County, you know what I mean? Like Butler County, do the real life trip. He's a Trumper to his goddamn soul. Yeah. You go up there talking that motherfucking anti-Trump shit and see what happened to your motherfucking ass up there. They shut your business down. They do all types of crazy shit. You say anti-what?
What's up, Jada?
So, but let's get off this motherfucker. Like,
we ain't want to spend too much time.
Because at the end of the day, it's like any city, anywhere. It's all about respect. Once you cross that line of respect, what they say, all's fair in love and war. Mm-hmm. Like, don't go nowhere being disrespectful and think that because whatever you think got you a pass wherever the fuck you from, that pass it ain't no get out of jail pass everywhere. You ain't got no universal hood card, my nigga. Nobody do. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, some of the most Jay-Z could go to the wrong place and say the wrong shit and end up fucked up. One of the most popular, most loved niggas on the planet.
Hey.
This shit is what it is. You ain't about Obama can't go nowhere and disrespect, nigga.
I tried that shit when he came
down
here
exactly. I wasn't even gonna say nothing about to call niggas' names out, but niggas who if anybody pays attention, if you come to Cincinnati with that bullshit, anybody from Ohio, niggas in the joints, if you go to the joint, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Columbus, whatever, all them niggas know that niggas from Cincinnati ain't playing. We throw them hands. Before gunplay, we threw hands. Mm-hmm. Like, them other cities was doing that. Nah, we're going to beat you up. And every time I see you, nigga, if you got something to say, I'm going to beat you up. Mm-hmm. You just going to be mad. Don't come out the house. Good. Learn how to fight. Get your shit together. You know what I mean? So that we ain't the city for that type shit. You know what I'm saying? And that dude walked around here like he was King Kong, bro. Like I ain't even mad at the motherfuckers who did what they did. I was kind of shitty at some of the extracurricular motherfuckers that came in with a kick here and a kick there to make it such a big deal. Had it been just a few motherfuckers who started this shit, they mocked them motherfuckers, it should have been all right. So everybody got theirs in, and that's what made it so criminal to other people. But to me, the few motherfuckers who they got charged right now, the 2 or 3 niggas that was right there when dude got smacked, they shouldn't have no case.
Right.
Because y'all provoked that,
and
right?
And the females shouldn't have did it either. You know what I mean?
Right.
They stump on like
right. You came in here and kicked that dude for nothing just because you could. You deserve some time for that.
But not 29 years for a couple of kicks.
You can be mad at me for saying that, but you deserve it because bitch, you shouldn't even be jumping in that shit. Because had this motherfucker, had you not had so much backup, had you not been in such a situation, would you have done that? This white motherfucker grabbed you by the ankle and drug you down and mopped you. You be sitting there crying on TV talking about what somebody did to you. Since it was a situation when it was, they took the L, so it looked bad on us. But had it been another way, where they would have been able to get out on us, it wouldn't have been a sudden, motherfuckers like, oh, that ain't fair. Like, nah, the shit was all fucked up. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? Like, somebody, they needed their hands to get put on them, but everybody didn't have no business being involved with that shit.
That part.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's where
Holly.
Right, they should.
Yeah, Holly shouldn't have been trying to break nothing up. Should have kept your drunk ass in the bar, Holly, and looked out the window. You could see the fight going on from the window. Should have stayed in there.
But I love and I pray that they get this shit squared away, and if people can walk away from this without doing Buck Rogers time, and we can move forward as a city, because this is bigger than us. This is about the whole country. Mm-hmm. It just happened to happen when J.D. Vance in town. When they got all these motherfuckers trying to take the motherfucking Democratic mayor up out of here. Like, because they realize we got power in Ohio. So they try to destabilize us as a state. And how can you do that? Make it a white and black thing? Because we already 10 cent the goddamn way.
Moms was just talking about this before it even happened. Right. It was so crazy. She was just saying what was going to happen. And that this stuff happened. And Moms was just talking about it. She said, "This the purpose." That's
right. The pure purpose is just to destabilize it. So because Caucasian people control off of fear and anticipation of something happening. So they scare each other like, you know, if they get control, they're gonna rape their wives and daughters. You know, if they get control, they're gonna do this. You know, they're gonna try to get some get back on slavery because they was the Afro-Ruggeds. You know what I mean? Like they so shallow because they know they did gangster shit to us and we still ticking. Like the Rolex, you know what I mean? We ain't ticking like we the Timex. Like we still ticking. Like we out this motherfucking movie. You know what I mean? And they've done everything in their power to fucking keep us in a certain position, and none of this shit worked.
Shout out to Mike. What's going on with Mike?
What up, Mike?
He said, nah, it's a law that says stand your ground. Yeah, of course, but is that even in Cincinnati, though?
Yeah, it is now. But the thing is that it get grainy when you talk about stand your ground, because stand your ground is when you at home or you in your car or you in those type of positions where you protecting your space. Because I shot a nigga back in the day, and since the niggas that broke the window out my car, and I shot him through the window he broke out, I got found not guilty. Because it wasn't a stand your ground stay at the time, because if you have deadly force coming at your way, you allowed to repel it. That's what stand your ground means. I ain't gotta retreat because you coming to me aggressive. I ain't gotta back down. I don't owe you a motherfucking thing in my house or in my car, in my little space. But it get gray when you're in public. That's the gray area. You know what I'm saying? Because you're supposed to try to de-escalate before you take a motherfucking life. You know what I mean? Because nobody really want to take nobody's life for real. You know what I mean? That shit, you gotta sleep with that shit. You know what I mean? But if a motherfucker come to your space and ain't giving you an exit strategy, you allowed to lay a motherfucker out up to a certain point. You know, and that's what they was allowed to do something, but it went beyond that. That was the gray area. Because once the people's on the ground and was no longer fighting back, that's when you're supposed to stop. That's the stand your ground shit. You ain't allowed to roll the clip of a motherfucker. I got a 50-round clip, and I'm gonna lay you out because you decided to knock on my door at the wrong time of night.
Like that happened to that lady in Florida with the black lady. The white lady didn't like the kids and all of that, and she shot through her door right. When the black lady came knocking on the door and killed that lady. But they gave that white lady a long time.
Right, that's what I'm saying, because you gotta.
She shot through her door.
Because you gotta feel threatened.
Lady, but stand your somebody ground. Else behind the door.
But stand your ground is like you allowed to defend yourself, but you ain't allowed to be the aggressor. So when a motherfucker is no longer threatening you with physical abuse or no type of threat, you supposed to be having some self-control and stop. Now if this motherfucker get back up, they ain't round two then. They about to give it to you again. Right.
But peep this just happened.
You get up, if I shoot you once in the leg and you get back up with your life and come back at me, I'm gonna have to shoot you again.
This just happened.
But if I shoot you twice shoot you once in the chest and once in the back, I'm going to jail. Because you turned around and run after the first shot, and I shot you again.
This just happened the other day.
Oh, that was the white people the same weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, this was I think this.
You all right? Straight. Okay.
Yeah, but that's
the white people fight.
Right. And niggas stay out of it, let them do their thing.
But I just feel like it still should have been something. Why wasn't no national news too?
But supposedly
if it was us, my point is, if it was us down there fighting each other, they would have said something and made it on the social media. All of that, it would have been everywhere on social media just showing us fighting each other and stuff like that. But when it comes down to them fighting each other, you won't hear nothing about it too much.
But that's the media. That's because the media controls what we think. If they hadn't been playing this video 50 times a week, because it's on every day, 10 times a day, they showing a clip of this shit and bringing up something with this shit. If they didn't do this shit so much, it would be shit happens every goddamn day in this country to talk about. That's newsworthy. But it's certain things and certain stories you hear that you might only hear one time. But the shit they want you to hear about,
You hear it all day.
Mm-hmm.
all fucking day. They might not talk about the nuclear reactor that's been leaking for 15 years in Japan and nobody talking about, or the other shit that's going on around this world that kind of affects us directly. But they want to talk about some shit like this, keep us separated, because that white people shit was the same weekend, supposedly, because people called out the sheriff on TV like yesterday or the day before, I heard that because I watched regular news. And they said something about, they gonna look for them now, for that little group. But they knew about it for the last 2 weeks or more, and they wasn't doing it. But it's been such an outcry, like, well, damn, how y'all coming after them for Buck Rogers time? And these people did the same, they did the exact same shit, but it was the same race crime. It was white on white crime, so it's okay for them. You know what I mean? Like, but for us, we ain't never allowed to do nothing against the establishment. We allowed to respond, but we ain't allowed to just do something. We just got to sit there and be like, yes, boss. I'm sorry, boss. I know you didn't mean to break your foot off in my ass, boss. I was good. I don't want no smoke. Use pays me good wages, boss. Use gives me good place to live, boss. That's what they want. But we ain't that. The Underground Railroad is in our backyard. We the niggas that we had enough. We the city of niggas who had enough. Like,
that's what it is.
Posted up. Enough. We motherfuckers that posted up like, okay, I'm on the other side of the river. I'm free. Fuck it, I'm posted. I'm free because I wasn't never scared of y'all before. But the way y'all shit was down there had me fucked up. But now the shit's different up here. I'm posted. I'll work. I'll do some shit. I'll move around. I'll make some shit happen. But guess what? Little Germany didn't want this shit.
Might want me to play this video, but it's not allowing me to. But y'all keep talking. I'm just trying to.
So if y'all want the Underground Railroad, go back to the Harriet Beecher Stonehouse. It's up under there.
Right. It is mass little shits because I didn't find out about the shit until I was grown. Like I went to school and graduated and all that shit. They just rarely talked about that shit. Like it was just like nothing. And then we started looking around and started hearing the stories about how motherfuckers was on this part of the Ohio River and motherfuckers was helping in this little building on top of this hill was how they was looking out for motherfuckers. And the story behind motherfucking the shit that was really going on, motherfuckers really trying to help, is encouraging because it wasn't all black people helping black people. But at the same time, it's like a lot of people want to keep shit a certain type of way, the whole maggot.
So now that more information has come out, it's looking like the Cincinnati Brawl narrative.
I said that the other day. And it's real.
Oh, shit, it ain't letting me do it on here. It ain't letting me share it on here. So I don't know how I'm going to get into that. Because it's not letting me.
Yeah, but it was basically a white guy who kind of narrated the big part of the video.
I need the main video, yeah.
You know what I mean? Who was like they get, you know how they have videos, they show stuff, and they got somebody narrating. It was a white guy talking about it, and he talking about what we talking about. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see nothing that really justify. You got these people that keep instigating and keep doing so. They had a chance to leave 1,000 times. You hit somebody's car, and they gonna talk shit to them. And they come at them crazy, and then randomly talking shit to random motherfuckers around like you wanted to ask for them, like you wanted some shit to happen. Like, you know, it was a gang of niggas in town because it was the expo. We'll call it the expo.
The Jazz Fest.
Jazz Fest, you know what I mean? It was,
29 years, bro.
Dang.
What
All right,
they
I
face.
think I might
What's up, Jamie?
I think I might be able to present it.
29. Dang.
That's too much time.
That's too much time.
29 years. Okay, I was able to get it, y'all.
Here we go. Here we
I'm
go.
cold with it.
This for everybody
I'm cold
worldwide.
with it. I'm cold
So
with
y'all
it.
can kind of see what we've been seeing for fucking weeks. Y'all
All
just
right.
now get to see this.
Okay, let me.
And they got the feds down this motherfucker too.
They've been there because the niggas robbing cars. The ATF been here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So the FBI got a little.
So now that more information has come out, it's looking like the Cincinnati Brawl narrative we were fed by all the races is complete bullshit, of course. Let's get into it. So what we were told was that this was a fight where some black folks were chasing down and beating white people because they're white. That's what we've been told this whole time by these people. And now that more video evidence is coming out, it's very obvious that they cut the very beginning of the fight that shows it was a mutual fight. It was a normal bar fight, drunk fight, whatever you want to call it. I've been in many of them back in the day when I was younger, where two groups of people are talking shit. There's little scuffles by both sides, and then it gets broken up. A black man and a white man both step in, break it up. They de-escalate it. And then the big white man walks up to the black man in the red shirt and smacks him right in the face, and then all hell breaks loose. And they've arrested 4 of the black folks. And let's see what the chief of police said when she was asked about why they haven't arrested the white man.
I asked city leaders directly. Well, the man that Pastor Lynch was talking about who made the slap that you could see on some of the cameras on social media, will he be facing charges?
We are actively investigating him. We take all violence very seriously. As I mentioned, I expect more charges and more arrests.
They spoke to his counsel before they went down to see him, and the counsel said no. He did not want the police talking to his client. So therefore, we have not had a conversation with him yet.
Like, what the fuck is she even talking about? You've already arrested 4 of the black folks that were in the fight. And you have video evidence of this white man walking up after it was de-escalated and smacking the black man in the red shirt right in the face. And that's when all hell breaks loose. And you want to talk to him? And you're being told no, and you're just like, well, that's all this. You have video evidence of him assaulting someone, and they're saying these people are Russians. So what happened to America first? I guess that goes out the window when it's black folks, right? You gotta make it into a race thing when the black folks are sticking up for themselves. Let me remind you that they have a stand your ground law in Ohio, and I'm about to show you exactly what it says. So Ohio has a stand your ground law they passed in 2021 that takes away the duty to retreat. You can see it right there. There was a requirement to retreat, and now there's not. And the law gives you a self-defense right in defense of yourself, in defense of another, in defense of one's residence. So as soon as it was de-escalated and the white man walked up to the black man and smacked him right in the face, everybody there had a right, according to Ohio, to unalive him on the spot. Right there, boom, done. And all he did was get an ass beaten. So I'm really confused at how we're arresting the black folks in this situation, because everybody there had a right to defend the black man in the red shirt after he got smacked. Everybody. The Ohio law says it. Somebody that was not involved at all, that was standing there, that saw him get smacked, could have pulled out a pew-pew and ended it all right there. But he gets a beat down, and then they want to arrest 4 of the black folks. 5 of them, I think. They're trying to get the other one. He's not got arrested yet with felonies, and they won't even go arrest the white man that they have evidence of assaulting the black man in the red shirt. And don't give me this, oh, they jumped them, blah, blah. You have a right to unalive them on the spot. I don't need to hear about, oh, they got jumped and the woman got hit. The woman went and got involved in the fight. If you're in that fight, anybody running up to you could be a threat. And Ohio tells you that if you are threatened, you have a right to self-defense. So the best advice I can give you if you're not a racist conservative is to wait for the facts to come out. I waited a week because if you don't, they will have you looking dumb. You have literally sided with racist because you jumped on this shit 6 days ago and didn't wait all the information, okay? It's very obvious what happened here. It's very obvious that some shit's going on that they don't want to go arrest the white man when they have video evidence of him smacking the black man. We should all be furious that the black people are arrested and the white man's not. And instead, the racists have everybody mad at the black folks.
And you're allowed to do certain shit in defense of your residence, and then they say your car sometimes can be kind of like your residence because you in your shit and that's your space. But outside free walking is when the shit get gray. You know what I mean? Because it's the defense of your residence.
But a fight is a fight. Ain't anybody pull out the heat and you know what I mean?
Right.
Smack them with it or shoot them with it.
Right. They like it wasn't a gang of guns down there.
No,
And we know if we don't know nothing.
It was a gang.
Gang
Yeah.
of guns down there.
Good
All around.
and shoot.
Yeah.
So
So
you know that's what they do.
so it's like the day after they showed us what they wanted us to see.
That's
Mhm.
what
They
they
wanted that.
Oh,
They wanted
yeah.
they constrict. They wanted their people to see to be scared.
Yeah.
That's how them niggas act
Yeah.
in public. You know, they've been
Like you
trying to
said.
take over downtown again. Like, you know what I mean? They're trying to turn it into some multi-million-dollar fucking
Because
landscape.
now, if you really want to
But it
think
ain't
about
all
it,
down the way still.
the blacks that got on, social media saying, y'all need to get, now you become a witness for their case. Like, you even got these people, they feed off, when we against each other, they feed off that. Because, a lot of people got on saying, we acted crazy, we was acting stupid. Now, they're going to use, even these black people know that they were acting dumb. But like he said, nobody saw the full picture. We saw what they wanted us to see the day after. He said that nobody showed the beginning of the fight. Because I know a lot of people talk about if you get slapped by somebody, you ready to bang. It no matter if they black or white. But it's crazy if it was blacks, we wouldn't be having this conversation tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't even arrested nobody. Oh, they ain't killed nobody, so let them get more angry so they go out and kill. You know what I'm saying?
It's domestic.
Yeah, they ain't killed.
Random ass assault.
Yeah.
A random ass assault. Now you charge motherfucker with random ass assaults, but you try to trump these charges up. No, try to throw this nigga name in it, but try to make the shit more than what it is. It's like
They trying to JD advance these charges.
man, right, exactly.
He said trump the charge. I had to JD
That's
advance.
Right. They making these motherfuckers wait. You know how it is. You get caught with a fucking couple little pieces of weed, and they say you trafficking because of your record. Y'all get caught doing some stuff out here in these streets, and now they want to charge y'all with rioting. You know what I mean? Because you got a prior here, a prior there. You got a couple fucking weed tickets, drive without license. Now we gonna make a martyr. We gonna make an example of y'all because all the white people that stay in Bethel, that stay in Brown County, who don't know, who have no exposure to colored people, and they don't know how to act. They nervous. You know what I'm saying? They nervous. You know what I'm saying? So while they watching the news, so when they see them videos 50 times in a day, they got their mind made up because that's what the media wanted because they know they simple. Not simple as it's stupid, but simple as don't need a bunch of information to be convinced about some bullshit. Like we be sitting there like, I don't know, nigga. Nigga tell you so, you be looking at it. He could be your brother. You look at him like, I don't know if I believe you, nigga. Like, because we have doubt. A lot of shit because we've been lied to and bullshit so much. When it comes to white people, they just believe everything a certain type of way sometimes, and they don't need no evidence.
But did y'all
Somebody say that shit, that's all that matters.
Did y'all see the other video where when the police did arrive down there? It's on our worldwide page.
Yeah.
When the police did arrive down there, it was a white guy talking to the police, and he said, "Well, the white guys was calling
Somebody and they stole his wallet.
Yeah, but I'm saying the white guy said to the police, they called him a nigger, and they said, and all hell broke loose and blah blah blah. They got all that on video with the white guy talking to the police officer. It just so happened that none of the black people called the police.
Yeah.
Only the black people called.
We don't have a right.
Only the white people called the police.
We don't have a right to certain shit.
But that's like what Jamie. Remember when Jamie posted? She was trying to let them know, like y'all up here praising this stuff. Y'all about to get some people gone. Y'all putting all this stuff on Facebook and saying praising all this stuff. Y'all don't know what damage y'all doing to them. She said if it was one-on-one, both sides, glamorizing. That's all she was doing on Facebook, like quick glamorizing the stuff.
And she went viral. Yeah. People was pissed at her.
Yeah.
For they was pissed at her for even saying what she said on there.
Yeah.
You know, they was like upset with her with it, calling her weird.
Yeah, no,
because she felt like all in here keep showing all these other videos. I'm gonna promote myself on here. They called her weird for promoting herself, but at the end of the day, why not? It's thousands of people in that group that's, talking shit about the situation.
So when you're a public figure, you're supposed to fucking speak from your platform. She a public figure.
Yeah.
She ain't just Joe Schmo like the other hundreds of thousand motherfuckers in that club.
Shout out to her.
She her brand. She a brand. She doing her thing. She can speak her own shit. She can stick her chest out on that. And when you get a black woman that can unapologetically stick that chest out and say that shit, we gotta fucking respect that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I agree with her, I ain't gotta agree with you to be like, that's how you feel. I'm not gonna take nothing away from your perspective. But sometimes as men, motherfuckers think they got the right to try to tell a black woman or a woman at all, like, what the fuck they can and can't think and say and shit. Like, nah, she free to feel how the fuck she feel. We might feel like she on some moron shit, but that's our perspective. We can't take nothing away from her. But that's her perspective. All right, that's how you feel.
She was going saying y'all up here praising. They're saying y'all praising it, you know what I mean? And now you about to make it worse than what it was. She was like, now the facts done blew all over y'all. And all they doing is using what y'all put on evidence. Y'all talking like, get him. Y'all put all this in. Why people get him? Like, nah, you look at the facts first, bro. That's
what the guy said. Mike said he was sending a video, but I played the video. The video that I'm talking about, Mike, isn't the one that you sent me. The one that you sent me is the one I already showed on here. But the one that I'm talking about is the one when they called the police. They showed the police pulling up. Yeah. And them telling the police what happened. And the way they explained it was crazy. Basically just saying, we just got jumped on because it was somebody calling us some niggers and blah, blah, blah. And then all hell broke loose and everybody. Yeah, it was like people was drunk. And I'm like, this them talking to the police.
It's a normal bar fight to them. They just happen to be color involved.
Yeah.
Because white people have no problem with tearing the club up, fucking the bar up. And they explain that shit, and the motherfucking cop come and let them go home. But with us, they don't respect us as humans. As far as us having the ability to do the same shit that they have to do.
It's crazy.
In the office. But yeah, so
Well, we got a topic I think we're supposed to be touching on.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we didn't park the car long enough on that at that intersection. All right, well, just give us a woman's question.
Chat.
So,
chat. What's topic W? What?
It's only 10:30, so we right at our. It's 10:20 something. So
I got one question.
W chat Mike 4.
Yeah, we're gonna have that topic next Monday.
W chat.
That give niggas some time to think about what they want to say, because it's a lot
that's
we talked about on that topic.
That's a deep topic.
And it's a lot of layers to that onion to be unpeeled.
It's so obvious is what's going on. And the thing is, we can't help it but to feel a way about the situation because we see what's going on. Don't think that we don't see it. We see it.
So
loud and clear.
I guess you could touch on it, I guess, in theory in the generic form and have it go deeper later. The art of the get back.
Right.
That's basically what it is. The art of the get back.
The art of the get back. That's deep.
We can relate as niggas. We understand because it's
How many times have you taken that L and bounced back? How many times? You know what I mean? Like, have you taken that L and found yourself not wanting to bounce back? You just got stuck in your way, and that's just what it is. You accepted life for what it was. Like, you wouldn't try to go hard for anything.
And so let me get into this. So this is a women's question. Men, do you think us women today are harder to please because we want our partner to be a provider, a protector, a therapist, and our best friend all in one?
So,
do y'all think that's hard to do as a man for a woman? And do you think it's harder for women to please a woman because she wants that?
That's a lot. The question you just asked. Say it one more time.
Woman can't be my damn protector.
The women want to know, do y'all feel that it's hard to please us as women because we want y'all to be our protector, our provider, a therapist, and best friend, all in one?
No. I don't feel that it's harder to please that perspective because you're supposed to be able to fill those shoes as a man and to be a protector, to be a provider, to be a helpmate, you know what I mean? To be able to have someone to talk to and be able to relate. You're supposed to be able to do that. You ain't supposed to just be in your own way all the time and it's all about you. Right? So,
and on that point, a woman can't be my protector, but guess what? I don't mind a woman that know how to protect me. You feel me? So
this is for the men. Like,
so that's what I'm saying. But
yeah, this is us women.
Y'all questioning us, but that's what I'm going with it.
Right? Do we feel that are we asking for too much?
And I said no.
Not necessarily.
Some men who ain't ready for that,
men,
who ain't ready for those steps in life, yeah, you asking too much for that.
I'll say this: find you a man.
They don't know how to move when you ask them that type.
I'll say find you a man that's already there. Not what I'm saying is find somebody that's healed, find somebody that's educated, find somebody that know how to do that. But on the flip side of that, if he's doing that and he happen to stumble, still encourage him. Because one word can damage everything. You know what I'm saying? How you treat can damage everything. This man, if a man go out and bring $1 and you encourage him because he brought $1, he gonna want more encouragement, so he gonna go out there and make 2. So it goes not like a protector, but be our motivator. You know what I mean? Because if we're in there doing all these hats, we got on all these hats. One day we might not have on one of the hats and we might just have slipped a little bit. But on the flip side of that, encourage us to be your protector. Encourage, like, oh, my man protected me today. Oh, and then don't compare your relationship to other relationships. Right now, he can't get you what that man can get his woman, but what he's bringing home, if he got to bring you some perfume that ain't from the mall, he's trying. He's trying to do that. Let him build himself up. If you know you got somebody good, but that's what a man is supposed to do anyway. He's supposed to do that anyway. He's supposed to have those attributes anyway. But you got to allow us to do those attributes, and you got to allow us to do them. And if don't try to make it bigger than what it is. If you actually know your man is doing his best, let him do his best, but don't look for all this. See, you can't have, a lot of people think because you got things, your relationship is beautiful. Because you got the nice clothes, you got the nice wit, you got the nice, but you don't know what's going on in the house. You know what I mean? So because you can see on Facebook, they put everything on social media. Like if somebody this dude bought his woman a car, it was a 2014, she wanted a 2020, and she just let him have it on Facebook. But she got mad because he was providing. It was a car. It might not have been that one she wanted, but that's what I'm saying. Let us provide with what we have to provide with. Because a lot of men, they're just like, I ain't giving her nothing. I ain't doing nothing. Because they are out there, but it's in us to have all those hats. But when we come home, let us know that we fulfill them hats. Let us feel like we've done, let us feel love, and let us know that we're doing our job. You know what I mean? So,
my thing personally, like when it comes to that whole scenario, like everybody got to be on the same page. Because if I come as a real man who own that shit, you know when you own your shit. You might walk around with your chest out compared to another motherfucker because you know I got my own house, I got my own money, I got my own car, I got my own everything. I cook for my motherfucking self. I wash my motherfucking dishes. I do a lot for my goddamn self. So, like, women look at a man like, what have you done for me lately? Or what do you bring to the table? A lot of women so worried about what the fuck a nigga bring. Bitch, what you got in your wallet? Capital One. What you bringing to the table? Like on some real nigga shit. Like I'm so sick and tired of, you know, because I grew up in the TLC age where they said they don't want no scrubs, right? And I'm like, as a real nigga, I used to let my niggas drive me around in my cars. So a bitch look at me like I'm a scrub because I'm on the passenger seat. Bitch, it's my car. I'm just riding in the passenger seat just so I'll let a bitch hand drive and do the radio and do everything. I want to let this nigga handle that shit so he can stunt like he doing something and I can, hey, baby. You know what I mean? So women be so quick to try to put a bar on what they looking for on a man's status. But they never look in the mirror and see what the fuck they bring to the goddamn table to a nigga who checks off those boxes. They so used to dealing with niggas who don't check off their boxes that they fucking just want to be looking down at niggas. But it's niggas that's above you that you might be intimidating to fuck with. Because you want a nigga who need to borrow your car. You want a nigga who needs somewhere to live. You want an unstable ass nigga. Because you want to bring him something that he ain't got. But if you come with your shit and you meet a nigga who got his shit together, now you insecure. Because the shit that work with all these lame ass niggas don't work no more with this particular nigga. Like it might work with 90% of the niggas out here. But it's an upper echelon of niggas out here that handle their business, take care of their shit. They know how to take care of a motherfucking woman if they choose to. They just don't choose to. Because there's so many motherfuckers out here that's contractually based. Like, if you ain't doing this, I'm not doing that. If you can't give me this, I'm not going to give you that. Well, bitch, I knew what I brought to the table before I walked up on you and said hi. Regardless of what I look like, what I'm driving, I know I'm confident. I just walked up on you. You know you looking good. And I might not be looking my best, and I still got my chest out talking that shit.
Shout out, you, what's up?
You know, but you know, as far as that's my problem with that whole thing, because women be so critical on the men about how the men ain't checking off these boxes. But when they want to be real, like how many big mamas out here to train these women how to take care of a man, how to be a humble, strong, feminine energy. Because normally when in this generation, when you got a strong feminine energy, ain't nothing humble about that shit. And as a strong nigga, you gotta humble yourself to kind of take that shit. Like, you know what? Like, I ain't gonna trip because I don't like bum ass bitches anyway. So you a boss bitch, and I know that. I might not blow your head up, but I know you got your shit together. And so you can kind of come and be a little different. But I'm gonna just kind of keep me in your space. Like, bitch, remember, like, I ain't these other niggas you used to talking to though. I'm respecting you and giving you grace. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, hold on, time out, flag on the play. I'm not the niggas you talking about. All that shit you went through ain't here.
But if the respect is there on both sides, you won't even have to give that speech because she's gonna automatically respect you.
When they say what's understood don't need to be explained.
She's gonna automatically.
You know what I'm saying? When you got a real motherfucker that respect the real shit, like, but that's the thing. Like, if a woman don't be honest with herself about what she brings, because a lot of women be comparing themselves to some shit that's in their mind, right, yeah. And like you ain't Beyonce, bitch. Like you know what I mean? Like you ain't Beyonce.
You gotta get from over here with the bitch.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
So basically, what he's saying is, all you sevens trying to be tens, you don't deserve to be treated like a 10.
So can I say this? Because I've always had a situation where the man felt like I was too strong-minded in the way I am, right? I was always on my shit. I always took care of me and what I had to take care of. I had 2 cars too. If you had 2 cars, I did too. You know, I'm young, just always had my shit together. That intimidates some people, right? So I want to ask my husband before we get off of here.
Uh-oh.
I want to ask you.
Wait.
Yeah, no, I just want to ask you.
I don't want to be the
But you know how people say, you've been around me long enough to see how people say how I am. Oh, she just this person, she just mean, she just this, that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't treat, he can tell anybody, because people would probably say, It used to be people say, how do you deal with her? Like, you know, and my husband, I just want to ask you, how do you deal with me? Because I don't do that with my husband. He all that in the bag.
I don't listen.
That's why you don't
all
have to
those
deal with
problems that you had with everybody else, you don't have that with me. You know what I mean? Like,
and I treat you like a king.
Like I'm supposed to be treated.
This is natural.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to talk to you about that, because it's a natural thing between me and you where
Exactly.
I don't come at you like that. I don't do you no certain type of way.
No, not at all.
And or talk to you the way I might talk to other people. I don't do that with you.
It's a level where we don't disrespect each other. No. And when you get to talking with your voice real loud and talking at somebody, then you're gonna know disrespect when they talking at you with that demeanor and they looking that look. But we don't do that over here.
Yeah, I don't.
We didn't been there before.
Yeah.
Now I'm not on that's let me say that. We've been there before. Stalemate like a motherfucker, like it's ain't nobody budget. Go to sleep mad then. Wake up in the morning and be brand new.
But that was my point of saying that, because I am a very strong-minded person. I'm outspoken.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me. I'm just a strong woman. Like, that's just me. That's my name. My name means that. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't treat my husband no certain type of way or come at him no certain type of way like everybody else would say to him. Like, how you deal with her? Like, you feel me?
They don't know you. They don't know you like he knows you. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to say earlier. You can have all the riches you want to, but if you don't know your mate, that don't mean nothing. You got to know that person, because one day that could be it could be a challenge in your life where you gotta let some of the stuff go to make ends meet, to get back on track. Sometimes you gotta get a lower payment on you because something probably done happen. But y'all know each other, y'all can work. You be like, hey, this ain't nothing. You gotta have that type of mind that you already know. Yeah, we probably got a little setback, but I know date. I ain't worried about it.
But a lot of people trying to worry about how a relationship.
Like when you say other people relationship.
Like
all the other people
relationships between two people. I know some people that do some crazy shit to other people. Like real life crazy shit to other people.
Like that Tubi shit.
You know what I mean? Like violate, right? You know what I mean? Like messy. Like real life, do some real life crazy shit to somebody. But they would never do that to me.
Mm-hmm.
They might tell on everything they know. They might set a motherfucker up. They might send motherfuckers in your house and kill your mama and all types of other shit. But they would never do that to me. Not because I'm special, because of how I carry myself, and we have an ultimate level of respect. You know what I mean? Like we ain't crossing them lines. Like, you know what I mean? Like everybody knows somebody that told on somebody else.
You see,
and that's a hard statement of everybody knows somebody that had told on somebody else. Whether it be your sister's boyfriend, whether it be a nigga you was getting a pack from, whether it be a motherfucker that's on the other side of the neighborhood that you hated on. Everybody know something.
WKRC and snitching nanny.
Can I say this real quick before we get off of here? I think my thing is, I think it don't matter because we get a lot of bad reps, black women. We get a lot of bad reps that we attitude and we this and we don't know how to treat our men and we don't, and some don't. But I think that if the men knew how to treat the woman and knew how to step his game up, then he can put her in that situation where she know how to treat him back. Because she's not going to treat a man that's showing her this respect and doing things for her that's not financial, but just like everyday things that women want men to do. Because it's not about financial all the time, but it's a lot of women that put it out there like that. But it's not that. It's the therapy, like you said, the protection, like I was asking. It's all of that in one. So when you see that this person love you and that he's treating you this certain type of way, this certain type of way, it puts you in a softer spot as a woman. Even though I'm tough and rough, I'm not tough and rough with my husband. I'm not tough and rough, around him or when we out and all of that. I don't do that. You get what I'm saying? So that's because he put me in that era where I feel safe with him, and I would never do that to disrespect him or treat him no way or make him feel like, damn, I'm just so aggressive and so this and I'm being like that. Just because of the way he treat me, he treat me like a lady. He treat me like I'm supposed to be treated. So I am not gonna be rough with him in no type of way.
Right.
Now, if somebody else is another female or another, because you know how I do, then I'm gonna clown them, and it makes shit worse sometimes. Yep. You get what I'm saying? Because I be protective over him with other females. You get what I'm saying? Like that's in a family or baby mamas or shit like that. I don't allow that shit. If I hear them talking to him any type of way or whatever, it make me feel away. It make me ready. Like I be on that mess. Yep. So and I'm trying to humble myself from doing that because of him. Yep. And he's helped me to do that as well, to like be quiet and not say too much when it comes to him dealing with the shit he got to deal with other women. You get what I'm saying? So I'm learning that, and I've been doing good. I don't get involved. I try to stay out of it. But if I hear my name or if I hear some shit about me, then I'm still gonna go in on their ass. So make sure y'all don't talk shit about me or say shit about me, because I have nothing to do with that.
The hardest person that you can try to be with is somebody that don't think they need nobody.
Oh, I was like that.
The hardest person we can ever try to be with. So sometimes you gotta like that person enough to walk away.
Ooh.
That's how much I like you. I'm gonna walk away so you can find your you, because you're just trying to find somebody like. So if you that hard, like you don't need nobody. Everybody needs somebody.
Yeah.
So when you meet somebody and then they just have this aggressive, I don't need you, and you done showed everything. You done showed them that you like them. You done did this. You done did that. That's why I say finances don't mean nothing. They can, you know what I'm saying? It don't mean nothing. You can spend all your money, go out dinners, pay like, here, I got you. But if they still feel they don't need you, they gonna still let you know, I don't need you. So stay by yourself and learn some people. Learn yourself. Because somebody that feel like, I could have been like, I don't need to come to this podcast. I needed this podcast. You know what I mean? So when y'all asked, I jumped in like, shoot, I'm jumping in because you know what I'm saying? Now I'm out there. Now y'all got me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I love y'all here. I love being here. So it's like, now this is what you got to do too. Surround yourself. You ain't even got to have the respect from a relationship. Have respect from your homies. Let them feed what that person. How can I treat you? How can I treat David? This is my dog. If he in trouble, I'm there. So you can learn just helping your people that it ain't even got to be in a relationship. Because sometimes a relationship ain't what you need right now. Because you don't know who you are. So when you don't know who you are, how you gonna introduce yourself to somebody you don't even know yourself?
What they say? They say you be the change that you want to see. Like I saw bullshit ass relationships. I saw bullshit ass untrustable people. I was around motherfuckers that would say anything to get something from me, and I was like, I can do that, but I don't want to. I'd rather stand on my shit. You know what I mean? Like when motherfucker Scarface said, all I got is my balls and my word, nigga. That shit hit to me differently than maybe another motherfucker. Like if I can't stand on what the fuck I say to a motherfucker, like my dad told me, like, what you lie to a motherfucker for, you ain't scared of. If I ain't scared of you, what the fuck I'm looking at you in your face and telling you an untruthful? Like for real, like as a real nigga, like why am I even wasting my time coming up with shit to say to try to press a motherfucker that don't do nothing for me.
That's why we in trouble.
You know what I mean? Like I'm sitting here trying to swing
that's
on
why
a
we in
swinging
trouble
dick
today.
contest or trying to match story for story with a nigga who can't even walk in my fucking house shoes, let alone my goddamn slippers slides.
That's what
you know what I mean? Like
man,
shit,
you
nigga,
said
like
a
you
mouthful.
can't wear this shit. Like, but you know, but
mouthful.
at the end of the day, like you know,
we have to continue this.
You know, it's just one of them things where we as having self-worth and understanding your self-worth and not allowing a motherfucker to treat you less than. But you have to determine what less than is. Can't nobody determine that shit for you. Because one motherfucker like that shit, another motherfucker is a prison for them. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be real with yourself, what you can and can't accept, and what you're willing to change and try to adjust, to adapt to somebody you care about. And that goes to both sides of the fence. You got to understand what you capable of handling, and then what you willing to do just in case the shit don't go your way. Because it ain't always going to be your win. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you the bird, sometimes you the statue. Sometimes you get shit on, and sometimes you shit. But guess what? It's your time today.
How about this? Stop jumping from relationship to relationship. Give yourself some time to know yourself. Love yourself. Love on yourself. Give yourself some time for you. And go jump into a relationship. That's what you choose to do.
And love on yourself to learn yourself so you can. Because if we don't love, we don't love each other enough.
Cool.
Like you know what I mean? Like we can't. You know, it's something about a nigga you can't speak to a nigga. You can't be polite to a nigga.
Mm-hmm.
If you're from the city, you know how even in the city motherfuckers look at you crazy because you be polite. It's like, damn, nigga, like, I want to be something different. I want to be what I grew up with motherfucking old heads fucking saying, hey, how's it going? I don't know you at all, but you just spoke to me and just checked on me and asked how my day going. You know what I mean? Like, we need that as a black community. Yeah. So we care about the next person. You know what I mean? Our neighbor or motherfucker, like, I'm just checking on you because we so careless. And we so nonchalant. We so constantly in this violent state of mind, and this everything, you know, us over everything. And it's like, well, we all come from families. Mm-hmm. We all come from a mama and a daddy, and most of us have siblings. You know what I mean? Like, why can't we figure out a way to be more loving for one another? Like, everybody can't be loved.
Easier said than done.
Everybody can't be loved. You gotta respect and understand that shit. But when it's time to share some love and show some love, like, we need to be better examples of that shit for our children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's where we need to do is show that shit out.
See Sam over there cooking. This means Motivational Monday. You know what I'm talking about? Get you some food for thought, man. Come eat with us. Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. We great get up out of here. Good show, great energy as always. We need you to like, share, subscribe, and send it to your next friend. Right. And your next friend. And your next friend, like, just keep sharing.
Okay. And then y'all can comment too, because what we're gonna try to get it more advanced to the point where we start interacting with the comments. Mm-hmm. We ain't the best at that right this second, but the sign's up under construction. You know what I'm saying? Like, we working on getting to be able to deal to try to interact with y'all. That's what we talked about the little
Sunday. That's deep right there.
You know what I mean? Like, we working on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the signs up. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't a finished product. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely in this bitch, and we working, and we doing the stuff necessary to get this shit where we trying to be for all of y'all. That's hard. And what we get on the back end is whatever the fuck it is. But at the end of the day, we doing this for y'all.
So look out for us on Wednesday, because they're gonna be wilding out. Them goddamn women got that. They're gonna be wilding. I'm just saying. Yeah, you know. Let's talk about it on Fridays, man. We got that. What we got coming on Friday, man?
Oh yeah. Let me hear that. Let me get the whatever you be doing. Press
the horn.
Oh, no. Why can't you don't do? You next time, man. But yeah, y'all, yeah. Day to day, y'all. Hey, Friday, pop the balloon, man. So look, y'all, there's gonna be a lot of advertisements, man. It's a lot of advertisements and promos.
We got no date just yet.
We got a lot of
stuff.
So they.
Well, we gotta get all the stuff together.
Okay, we're gonna figure it out. I ain't gonna tell y'all shit, y'all. Hey, look, y'all.
It's gonna be
just stay tuned. I'm gonna have at least 10 different flyers. Be looking out, DM me. Hey, we need inquiries from Hosh Gray, y'all. At Hosh Gray, W Chat Hosh Gray. At David Gray, W Chat David Gray. At
Dre Holland.
At Dre, what?
Dre Holland.
At Dre Holland, y'all. W Chat Dre Holland. And Sam. I'm gonna just say W Chat Sam. Hey, I'm gonna be real. Hey, I'm gonna be real. That Sam just not your uncle. Hey, I'll be real.
So I want to say this. Rashid will be hosting the next
just the balloon.
But it's for the men, and it's gonna be the women.
I need 3 special women, y'all. So be tuning in. We need 3 women, y'all. 3 women, y'all. It ain't gonna I ain't just picking 3 either, y'all. So,
I got 3.
Well, she got 2. She got 1. I don't know, y'all.
I got 3.
She might not have none of them.
We out of here though, but it's gonna go down. We're gonna pick a deal.
Yeah, I can't wait. That's gonna be
fun. It could be the next. It could be.
We need 10 guys, 3 women, y'all. Okay.
We got something going on. It's slow. So I'm gonna just tell y'all like this.
That's why I was saying I don't know the date, but I gotta make sure I holler at you.
You gotta let me know. I might be out of town.
So don't get your bubble busted.
Please.
Don't just pop the balloon.
Hey, I wish you could see.
We out of here?
Yeah, we out of here.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, time to get it. Watch me take off.
Yeah, we getting paper out this bitch. Yeah, taking off like a freight train out this bitch. Get off my track, don't get derailed. Running with my clique. See, I'm all about that M-O-N-E while we super rich. Gangster from the sideline, pimpin'. Got me riding in my Lexus window tinted. Mind your business while we all up in the club. Turned on bottles, plenty in it. While you looking at me stupid, cause we spending pretty penny.
Flying in the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit that gas and watch me take off. Whole city.